Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking what is basically your ultimate academic survival kit for this semester. You know that feeling where you're just working twice as hard for half the results? Well, if you're a focused learner looking to streamline your workflow, boost those grades, and actually enjoy the research process without, completely burning out, you are in the exact right place. We're going to break down a literal gold mine of resources that are sitting right under your nose, just waiting to be used.
So you're struggling to find credible sources for your next assignment? Yeah, we've all been there. The semester suddenly speeds up, right? You've got 3 assignments due in the exact same week, and you're just staring at a blank document, desperately trying to find credible sources that aren't just, random internet opinion pieces. As those deadlines start looming over your head, the pressure really builds. Honestly, there's nothing worse than the dread of submitting a paper, just knowing your professor is going to immediately spot that your main citation is a random blog post from 2014. It can feel completely overwhelming when you just don't know where to start looking for the good stuff.
Okay, let's dive into this, because the solution to those late-night, caffeine-fueled research struggles, it's actually found directly inside this single document. This is the very first edition of the Emeris Durban North Library's new May 2026 newsletter. And right at the top, they declare their mission, to be your partner in research, learning, and success. They aren't just a physical place to, check out books anymore. They are actively curating the exact tools you need to succeed. They've already done all the heavy lifting, so you don't have to spend hours verifying if a source is legitimate or just some cleverly disguised opinion piece.
Moving into our first section, building your arsenal, focusing on premium journal subscriptions.
Let's look at the sheer caliber of publications the library is just handing you access to. Think of this as your personal competitive advantage. We're talking about absolute heavy hitters here. Harvard Business Review, The Economist, Time, and Monocle. Just think about the difference between citing some random article you found on page 3 of Google and dropping a recent, authoritative Harvard Business Review case study into your assignment. One makes your professors sigh, the other makes them set up and take notice. Having access to these top-tier publications dramatically elevates the quality, credibility, and professionalism of your paper. It literally shifts your work from just summarizing a topic to actively engaging with the top minds currently shaping the global conversation.
The library goes even deeper into academic publishing with their featured resource of the month, the Taylor and Francis Group. The newsletter specifically highlights this as the perfect starting point for multidisciplinary research. And why does that actually matter to you? Well, if you want to write a truly outstanding assignment, you can't just look at one narrow angle. Imagine you're writing a paper on artificial intelligence. Blending the economic impact with, say, sociological theories of job displacement makes for a way stronger, well-rounded argument than just looking at the raw computer science. Taylor and Francis allows you to easily cross those boundaries and build arguments that show real critical thinking.
Next up, actionable advice, study smart tips.
Now that you have the tools, let's look at a direct, step-by-step procedure to actually refine your workflow. Step 1. Skip the general search engines. Seriously, you do not have the time to sift through endless unverified pages. Just start directly inside the library databases. Step 2. Extract specific keywords right from your assignment topic. And Step 3, which is an absolute game changer, apply the peer-reviewed and publication date filters. Peer-reviewed is basically the academic gold standard. It means a panel of experts has already ruthlessly fact-checked the work so you don't have to. Applying these filters instantly weeds out the noise, ensuring your research is academically sound and completely up to date. Honestly, it cuts your research time in half while doubling the quality of your output.
Let's get into the tech tip of the month, bulletproofing your academic integrity.
So the crucial point here is exactly what the newsletter says. Avoid plagiarism by properly citing your sources. It sounds super obvious, right? But picture this. It's 2 a.m., your coffee stopped working hours ago, and you are rushing to meet an 8 a.m. deadline. In that moment, it is incredibly easy to lose track of where a specific quote or statistic actually came from. Suddenly, you're playing what is essentially a terrifying game of source roulette. This massive directive from the newsletter serves as a vital reminder to save your future self from a massive headache. You absolutely must consult your referencing guides while you are drafting your assignments, not just frantically throwing them in at the very end as a desperate afterthought. Proper citations protect your academic integrity and keep you safely off the radar of academic disciplinary committees.
Which brings us to getting unstuck, expert research consultations.
Look, even with the best tools and tips, sometimes you just hit a research wall. You're staring at the screen and the words are just swimming. And that is completely okay, because you have expert backup. This Service Spotlight features a really strong call to action. Book a one-on-one session with an information specialist today. Think of them as your personal academic coach. Whether you are stuck trying to find a super niche source, struggling with formatting your references, or you just need help organizing a mountain of complex thoughts, they are available to help you navigate every single phase of the research lifecycle. You don't have to figure it all out on your own in isolation. Honestly, leveraging their expertise is basically a cheat code for a better grade.
And connecting with them couldn't be easier. If you're on campus, the Emeris Durban North Library is physically located at 12 Radar Drive. But say you need immediate assistance from your dorm room or a local coffee shop, just give them a ring at 031-573-2038. Also, to ensure you never miss out on new database access, study tips, or workshop announcements, make sure you're following them on Facebook, Instagram, and definitely checking their website regularly. This team is literally standing by, dedicated to supporting your academic journey from orientation day all the way to graduation.
So, I want to leave you with this final question to chew on. With all these premium journal subscriptions, highly efficient study strategies, and expert information specialists right at your fingertips, how will you elevate your academic game this semester? It is time to stop viewing the library as just a passive brick-and-mortar building storing dusty books and start using it as the dynamic, essential partner in your success that it truly is. Get out there, use these curated tools, tap into this incredible support system, and go crush those assignments.